So after reading, wait. You know what? So after my, my yearly One Piece reread, I think let's go ahead and make a tier list. After reading through all the arcs again. So first we'll go ahead and start with the easy, S+. I don't like S+. We're just gonna make an S. I'm getting rid of all these pluses. See, I don't know if I fully agree with this because, like, okay, where is it? Romance Dawn. It's just like a chapter. Unless, are they also counting? Let's see. No, there's Syrup Village, so is Romance Dawn also counting Orange Island? Omoi and however the fuck say their name. So they're the ones. Yeah, they're the ones from Ainz Lobby. They were the guards there who were told that Dorian Broggy had been captured by the government, the world government, and that they would be released if they worked as guards at Ainz Lobby for like 100 years or something. Gaia and Skypiea. Where's Skypiea? Where's Skypiea? I'm gonna put R along an S. Yeah, remember Usopp's the one. Oh, there it is. This guy, Pia. Usopp's the one who's like, hey, wait, I met Dorian Broggy. They're over fighting on Little Garden. I'll say, I'm gonna do something controversial here. Wano? B. Wano's just kind of annoying. In some ways. Orangetown, that's an A. Oh, but easily the worst arc. Yeah. In One Piece, Punk Hazard. Also, I'm gonna put Dressrosa in A. I like Dressrosa more than I think Dressrosa's all right. When you're able to read the whole thing, fell down Marineford. That's easy S. So, A Fishman. I'm gonna put it in B. I like. Oh, the only thing I like in Fishman Island is the Fisher Tiger flashback. That's a good flashback. Syrup Village is a B. Whole Cake Island, that's an A. I like Whole Cake. Like Katakuri's cool. But yeah, all these like little like 2-chapter ones, like Amazon Lily. I don't know. It's good, but I don't know. Put an A. Post-war, yeah. Turn to Sabody. I don't know. That's part of Fishman, so it's kind of B. Drum Island's good. I love Chopper's flashback. Fairy is just B. It's all right. Cause I don't know. Romance Dawn's good because it's a great first chapter. It's a really good first chapter. Thriller Bark. Another controversial. I'm gonna put it in B. Alabasta. I'm gonna put an S just because Crocodile's great and like I don't know. Everyone's great. I don't care much for Vivi, but everyone else is amazing and great. I don't know. See, post Ainz Lobby. That's the same shit as Ainz Lobby. I don't. Long Ring. I'm gonna be controversial. I'm gonna put it low A. Actually, no, high B. It's high B. Like maybe we should order it. If we order it. Okay, S is pretty ordered. A. I guess post-war would be like the Luffy flashback, which is all right. Again, like nothing to. I mean, I don't know how you can really count Reverie as an arc. I mean, I guess the Reverie stuff is interesting. Reverse Mountain is 2 chapters. I guess 3 because there's I'm actually going up Reverse Mountain, then there's going in Laboon, and then there's outside of Laboon. It's 3 chapters. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Little Garden's fine. I don't hate Thriller Bark, but I don't know. It's a little too long. That's actually my biggest problem with Thriller Bark is it's a little too long. There's a lot of nothing, and I like the Oars fight, but I also find it's a little too long. Sabady's good. I like Sabady. That's where we get the um actually do. Okay, that's more ordered B. But yeah, that's where we get the introduction of the worst generation, and also that has one of my favorite Luffy punches when he punches the Celestial Dragon. I really like that spread. I mean, Whiskey Peak is whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I'll just put these A. I mean, they're fine. I don't really. It's like again, they're too short to really call anything. I don't really call them arcs. But I wouldn't really say any of these are bad except for Punk Hazard. I think Punk Hazard is just not interesting. And what's funny is actually I really like Caesar, but it's like all of Caesar's post Punk Hazard stuff that's fun. Like he's great in Whole Cake Island as Gangster Gastino. I like Nami's hatred of him. Like that's always fun. You see, Syrup Village. I don't know. It's just kind of boring. Really, that's the biggest thing. If you're in B tier, is more. It's just it can be a bit boring at times. But actually, I don't know. Now I think about it, Thriller Bark also has that amazing ending with Kuma, and it's also got Brooks' backstory. I'm being too harsh on Thriller Bark. That's gonna go. I think it's okay. So you got Brooks' introduction. That's great. It's also got one of my favorite Usopp fights, actually. Well, so now that I'm thinking about it more, I love his fight with Perona. Usopp, that's one of my favorite Usopp fights. Is Usopp's fight with Perona? Actually, let's switch. Okay, that's ordered. Like I said, I like Brooks' backstory. Brooks' backstory is really good. That's the thing. I did the fight with. I think one thing that makes it maybe a little lower here on A is the fight with Moria himself is not that interesting. It's actually one of the ones where I think the main fight is actually one of the worst parts of the arc. Like I don't know the whole Nightmare Luffy stuff. It's just eh. But like I like all the other fights, and like I said, the ending with Kuma is great. It's got the best Zoro moment with the what happened here. That's like that's peak Zoro right there. Yeah, I think that's sort of pretty ordered. Like I said, Fishman is pretty close to C, but I really like the Fisher Tiger flashback. It's really fun. Fisher Tiger's he's a good character. And I don't know. I don't really sure where to place Slowtown because like I like the part when Luffy's about to get executed and he smiles. Yeah, maybe you can move that up to here. But I don't. I like Reverie because okay, here's the thing: are we counting everything that happened at Reverie as Reverie? Like, are we also counting Sabo's attack and encounter with the Gorosei? Could that technically be part of Reverie? Because I like that. That was really cool. And like the destruction of what was it, Lulicia? Or is that technically Egghead? I mean, it happened during Egghead, was a flashback to what happened during Reverie. Also, I like when Sai and Oh yeah, Whiskey Peak's a little too high. In fact, let's put Whiskey Peak in B. Because it also has the Zoro versus Luffy. I feel like that was definitely editorial meddling. I feel like, the editors went to, Oda and was like, people want to see Zoro versus Luffy, you got to do it. And so he just kind of has a really dumb explanation for it. And also, it doesn't carry the weight of, say, Luffy versus Usopp. Now that's a good intercrew fight. One thing that really annoyed me on reread of Wano is, okay, so Odin's just terrible. I don't know, maybe. It's what I wanted to do. And isn't that what my stream is? What I wanted to do? What I want to do? So Wano is just, like I said, Odin's just terrible. I really hate, this actually is what puts it to B. Gear 5 is the only thing that saves Wano from being at the bottom of B. And it's that Luffy listens to the Odin story. And he gives a shit about it. I hate that. Luffy did not give a fuck about Nami's backstory. He did not give a shit about what was going on in Fishman Island. But he listens to Odin's backstory and he cares about it. And says shit like, oh, Odin's that guy everyone loves. No, that's dumb. I hate that. But Wano did give us Gear 5 and Yamato's side boobs. So it gets some points for that. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I have any more explanations for anything else where I've placed on the list. As the Fishman Island, I always understand that's just kind of, I guess they just wanted, it was meant to show how strong the Straw Hats are after the time skip, but all the villains just suck. Like, holy fuck, the new Fishman Pirates are terrible. And Vanderdecken, the absolute worst villain in the entirety of One Piece. Just Batman in Wano is more interesting as a villain than Vanderdecken. The guy who shows up for one page and instantly loses to Luffy, more interesting as a villain than one of the main antagonists of the Fishman Island arc. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So as always, thank you everyone for tuning in. And I'll see you guys later. Good night.